Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to our presentation. The topic we choose is Islamic Management System, Theory and Practice. This is our group member. Now let's start it. Our presentation have 4 parts: introduction, theory and application, issue discussion, and conclusion. Now let's turn to the introduction. The Islamic management system combines Islamic principle with organization practice by emphasizing moral and spiritual leadership. The principle we find is that's what we can see in the screen. Accountability, taqwa, justice, adel, consultation, shura, trust, amana, patience, sabr, balance, ihsan, sincerity, ikhlas. It focuses on the aligning material success with spiritual development, with promoting social responsibility and ensure fairness in the distribution of welfare. Let's turn to the theory and the application. The first theory, taqwa, a key idea in Islam, means being mindful, obedient, and devout to the Allah. It encourages people to take responsibility, acting honest, and stay ethical in all parts of life. Based on the Quran, taqwa helps individuals achieve spiritual and moral success by building trust and staying aware of God's presence. In management, taqwa is moral value and mindfulness of God to leadership. It encourage honest, fairness, and openness, building trust and responsibility. Leaders focus on the employee care, teamwork, and sustainability, aligning business practice with good value and social care, helping both the company and the society grow. Okay, now let's turn to the second theory, justice. Justice or adel in Islam means fairness, giving everyone their due and doing what is right without bias is a key principle in the Quran and the teaching of Prophet Muhammad. The Quran says Allah commands you to render trust to whom they are due and judge with justice. Justice is also a attribute of Allah. The Muslims are expected to uphold it in areas of life. In management, adel means treating everyone fairly and creating policies that are unbiased and ethical. A manager who follows adel make a decision transparently, afford favoritism, and protect the employee rights. For example, the same salary should be received for the same work, and there should be no gender discrimination. Okay, now let's turn to another theory.
Hello everyone, today I want to talk about 2 important values in Islam, Ashura consultation and Amana trust. Ashura means working together to make decisions. It encourages people to share their ideas and listen to each other. This makes decisions fair and clear. The Prophet Muhammad often used consultation, showing us how important it is. Even today, Ashura is used in governments, business, and communities to solve problems and bring people together. Next one, Amana means trust. In Islam, what we own is not just ours, it's a trust from God. We must use it wisely and share with those in need. Trust also means being honest, keeping promise, and acting fairly in all areas of life, whether in business or personal relationships. These 2 values teach us to work together, respect others, and be responsible. By practicing them, we can build trust, fairness, and stronger communities. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Sabr, which means patience, is a key value in Islam, emphasizing calmness and good action during tough times. It includes physical strength like handling sickness or facing hard work. jobs and mental strengths like controlling others. In work and business, cyber teaches people and companies to stay steady when facing problems, avoid achieving quick gains, and focus on solving issues patiently and wisely for lasting growth. It also helps leaders reduce arguments, build stronger teams, and boost efficiency. Cyber is more than a physical threat. It is a key rule for long-term success.
Now let's talk about balance. It's about creating harmony by focusing on ethic, responsibility, and economic activities. Ethics help us make choices that are good for people, society, and the environment. In practice, ethics means two things: making fair decisions that include everyone and supporting sustainability by protecting resources for the future. We can see ethics in two areas: economic justice, which means sharing wealth fairly and reducing inequality, and environmental responsibility, which means using resources wisely and protecting the planet. In short, ethics help us create a fair and balanced world.
Next, I will talk about sincerity, also known as ikhlas. Ikhlas is one of the core values in Islamic culture, which emphasizes acting with pure and sincere intentions, without any personal interest involved. In an organizational environment, sincerity can promote fairness and justice, create a positive cultural atmosphere, and make every employee feel valued. When we approach work and colleagues with sincerity, we are not only building trust, but also laying a solid foundation for the overall success of the team. So, how can we integrate ikhlas into our daily practice? Firstly, we need to ensure that our actions are for higher goals rather than personal gain. Secondly, we need to communicate with colleagues with an open and transparent attitude, building trust and mutual understanding. Finally, we need to demonstrate a sense of responsibility towards the team and the organization in every decision and action.
Okay, let's talk about the issue discussion. The first problem is how to implement this management in diverse environment. For example, if your employee is not Muslim, how can you match them with these principles? The second is how to balance the ethic with market competition. Now, let's turn to the conclusion. In conclusion, the Islamic management system we call IMS integrates ethical and spiritual principle into the organizational management, rooted in the Quran and Hadith. It promotes fairness, equality, and collective well-being while balance material success with spiritual growth. Despite the challenge in model business, IMS foster trust, transparency, and cooperation, creating a positive and sustainable workplace. It's not just about profit, but ethical stewardship and social harmony, aligning business with both moral and spiritual goals. Okay, that's all of our presentation. Thank you for your watching.